I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. It was bad, but it could have been a lot worse. The Tuthilltown Spirits distillery on Grist Mills Road in Gardiner was the scene of an explosion and fire this morning. The two-alarm blaze brought area firefighters to the scene at around 10 a.m. The fire was brought quickly under control, but not before severe damage was done to the business's main barn that houses 3 stills.
Basically what you had was an ignition source, an explosion, which actually you can see the structure now is compromised on the top. It's blowing right out. So now they're doing the overhaul and they're going to do the investigation and find out what exactly happened. But there was a worker inside at the top.
Left undamaged was Tuthilltown's inventory of whiskey and other spirits that are stored separately. There were no injuries reported. Investigators are now looking for the possible cause. Village of Goshen police have arrested a local resident in connection with a series of burglaries along Goshen's Main Street last Thursday night, with the break-ins and resulting damage leading to the closing of a pair of county buildings on Friday. Following an investigation by Village PD and members of the Orange County Sheriff's Office, 39-year-old Edgar Thorpe was charged with felony burglary, grand larceny, and criminal possession of stolen property, as well as criminal mischief, attempted escape, and resisting arrest. The burglaries forced the closing Friday of the 1841 courthouse and adjoining annex building that houses the County Office of Consumer Affairs and Water Authority. Stolen from the courthouse, according to the Sheriff's Department, several stone arrowheads, artifacts, Civil War era medals, a county laptop computer, digital camera, and some cash. All those stolen items were recovered. Police say Thorpe also broke into Joe Fix-It's and Limoncello restaurant. Thorpe lives in an apartment above the Main Street restaurant, and officers armed with a search warrant discovered proceeds from some of the burglaries in the residence. Thorpe was being held without bail in Orange County Jail pending a Wednesday court appearance. Police say they expect to file additional charges. State police have identified the man who jumped to his death from the Newburgh Beacon Bridge last Thursday evening. The body of 34-year-old Frank Rendy of Bridgeport, Connecticut, was recovered from the Hudson River Sunday morning after it was spotted by a person walking across the bridge. Police had responded to the bridge following a report of an abandoned vehicle near the midway point of the span. An arriving trooper had tried unsuccessfully to keep the man from jumping. Their canoeing trip down the Delaware did not end the way they hoped it would. 2 Newark, New Jersey women had lost control of their canoe. It flipped over. The strong current then sent it downriver, while the 23-year-old women, who were both wearing their life jackets, made it to a shore of a nearby island and called 911. Emergency responders from 5 local communities arrived and ferried the women one by one to West End Beach in Port Jervis. Neither woman was seriously hurt. Neither said they had any plans for any future canoe trips. It is over, finally. Goshen Mayor Kyle Roddy can now look forward to his November election showdown with Democrat James Skoufis of Woodbury for the 99th State Assembly District seat, now that Roddy's Republican primary challenger has conceded defeat. Today, Colin Schmidt dropped his petition to challenge the voting results from the September 13th primary. Schmidt decided not to make additional challenges during a scheduled court hearing this morning that was to deal with the counting of contested absentee ballots. After a marathon counting session last Thursday, Roddy had an 87-vote lead. A church in Highland Falls has opened its doors today to help a member of the community now battling a serious disease. A blood drive is underway at the Church of the Sacred Heart of Jesus in honor of Paul Fortino, a 58-year-old father of 2 from Fort Montgomery who was recently diagnosed with leukemia. Besides donating blood, those who step up can also enroll in the National Bone Marrow Registry. Fortino is currently receiving chemotherapy treatment and will likely require blood and platelet transfusions. At the completion of the chemotherapy, Fortino hopes to receive a bone marrow transplant. The Highland Falls Drive continues until 9 tonight. And all they were saying was, give peace a chance. Close to 600 students at Hamilton Bicentennial Elementary School in Cutterbackville were making that visual statement Friday by forming a human peace sign outside the school. Their giant display was their way of celebrating International Peace Day. Bicentennial was one of a number of schools nationwide to take part in a Pinwheels for Peace project. While forming their peace sign, they held pinwheels that they had made as part of the school's character education program. We will enjoy another day of sunshine before rain moves back into the region. It'll be mostly sunny Tuesday with temperatures reaching the low 70s. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with showers. The highs again will be in the range of 70 to 75 degrees. Stay connected to breaking news right here at Record Online and get caught up on all that's happening by picking up tomorrow's edition of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.